All right, now I'm here with new Temple head coach Aaron McKie. Now, obviously, it's your first season as coach. You know, you're replacing Fran Dunphy. What's kind of the energy that you have around the program, or what have you felt from the Philadelphia sports community, which is obviously a rabid community in itself?
It's been great. I'm a local kid.
Right.
I went to high school here. Obviously, went to college at Temple University.
Right.
Played for the 76ers. So, it seemed like I spent my entire life here
Right.
in the city of Philadelphia. Now, I get a chance to coach my alma mater. It's an honor. So the energy has been great, and we want to carry that into the season.
Now, you talk about playing, in the NBA, playing for the Sixers, and one of your coaches was Larry Brown. What kind of inspiration has he been, or what kind of mentor has he been in terms of picking up cues, or you picked up a lot of your coaching cues from Coach Dunphy, or what are you going to get a lot of your style from?
I took a lot from a lot of my coaches, from my high school coach Bill Ellaby, to my college coach and John Chaney, who's a Hall of Famer, to Coach Dunphy, working alongside him here at Temple University, and to Larry Brown being in the pros. And there's a lot of other coaches that I pulled a few things from those guys, and I just feel like I have to create my own lane in terms of coach. I haven't coached my first game yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And quite honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna respond or how I'm gonna react, but I want to pull some things from those guys, the things that I've learned from them, and the one common thing that I learned from those guys is preparation is important. You want to be prepared for whatever's going to come your way, during games. And so I want to find my space and how I want to coach, and I'll figure that out as time go on, and those guys will be watching me, and I'll get some feedback from them.
Now, your roster, you bring back a lot of returning players. Obviously, you got Quentin Rose coming back, Pierre Louis, J.P. Mormon. Who is somebody that we don't know about, or who's somebody that's emerged that maybe surprised you or is going to surprise people in the conference and nationally?
Not quite sure of that, and that's always the element of surprise, where you have somebody that just I'm not going to say come out of nowhere, because I'm watching these guys every day, and you see guys getting better each day, and that's the hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as a player and as a coach, you want your guys to get better every day. But we have some guys, led by our senior Quentin Rose, and we got some juniors that got some experience. So I'm relying on those guys to take the next step. We lost a 20-point scorer in Shiz Austin, who led us last year, and everybody's going to have to take a jump in their game and just keep getting better.
Now, also speaking on your NBA experience, one guy that you played with was Allen Iverson. And two questions. One, have you communicated with him at all about being involved with the program anyway? And then two, there was a list that came out on Bleacher Report that didn't have Allen Iverson as a top 50 player in the league. What's your reaction to that?
Well, my opinion is he's a top 25 player. He's one of the greatest of all time. He impacted the game in so many ways. He impacted the culture of basketball. But as professionals, we don't worry about those numbers and those rankings and things like that. And as long as your peers respect his abilities and what he did and how he impacted the league, I think that's what matters most.